Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to another video. I'm here with updates on the tropics. So we have our two invests to talk about, which are invests 90 and 99L that are expected to become tropical storms Omar and Nana, as well as those other two areas of disturbed weather moving westward at this time. So if you want to know if you will be affected by our brewing tropical storms and how strong they'll get, please keep watching this video. And so before I go into details with them, however, please ensure to subscribe if you haven't and tap the notification bell so you know every time when I post new video, because that will keep you guys updated on tropical cyclone activity right throughout the hurricane season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is Weather Girl Dani and my personal account is Dani Henry Official. Okay, so first we want to take a look at that area of disturbed weather, which is designated as Invest 99L, currently in the southeastern Caribbean Sea. That is given a high 80% chance of development through the next 5 days, and so it is expected to be moving to the west, going to the west northwest right there. And so areas such as Jamaica, as well as the Yucatan, Belize, Honduras, Guatemala are expected to be monitoring the progress of the system, because it is going to be affecting those areas, guys. And so despite that the center of it is most likely going to go south of Jamaica, Jamaica could still be badly impacted by this, because here we have it on satellite view. We are seeing it not very organized at this time, but of course it is going to be moving more into those favorable conditions that are going to be supporting it to be organized and becoming a tropical cyclone. And also, Laura did not make a direct landfall in Jamaica, but we were badly affected by it. We got some very heavy rainfall, and that resulted in some very significant flooding, guys. So this could be another significant tropical system impacting us. And then for the potential intensity, here we have most of our models that are available at this time agreeing that it will definitely become a tropical storm. We have that one saying that it will rapidly intensify, maybe becoming a category 3 hurricane. Again, that is not impossible, but it seems a bit unlikely, guys. But you must take note of what Laura did. With just the right conditions for the right amount of time, in less than 24 hours, Laura became a very major hurricane, almost a category 5. So we definitely have to watch 99L. And so for the potential path of it, here we have most of our models agreeing that it is going to be moving over, going over the Central American countries and then emerging into the Eastern Pacific, which seems as the most likely outcome. So fortunately, this is not expected to be moving into the Gulf and making landfall there as what Laura did. So next we want to take a look at our other area of disturbed weather. This is designated as Invest 90L, and as you are seeing, it is given a high 70% chance of development through the next 5 days. And then on satellite view, here we have it. We have this cluster here of shower and thunderstorm activity, and an aircraft is scheduled to be investigating the system later today if it is necessary. So fortunately, guys, this is going to be moving parallel to the east coast of the US, not making any direct impacts, but it must still be watched, guys. And there are also going to be those rip currents, so please avoid going to the beach or anything like that, because they are very dangerous. And then for the potential intensity, I'd say just over half of our models here are agreeing that this will definitely become a tropical storm. Most of them are showing that it will remain a weak tropical storm. We have that one that is expecting to become a strong tropical storm and then gradually weaken as it is going to be accelerating northward, as in increasing in latitude, and the higher up you go in latitude, the cooler it gets, and also with altitude, guys. And so here we have our models showing the potential path of it. So as I said, we're expecting that it will be moving parallel to the east coast of the US, not making any direct impacts. And then fortunately, it is not going to be a threat to land at all. So Bermuda won't be affected by this. It'll just be lingering out in the North Atlantic. And then next we want to take a look at one of our significant factors when it comes on to the development of a tropical cyclone, which is the wind shear. So the greens are showing favorable shear, the yellows neutral, and the reds unfavorable. So anywhere you see those reds, those are the type of wind shear that we have that rip up these tropical cyclones and prevent them from intensifying. So right there, where 99L is located in the Caribbean, we have some very favorable shear, and it's also persistent over most of the Caribbean, so it will be in favorable conditions. That is going to be encouraging it to develop. And then we have the other area of disturbed weather of the East Coast going to be in favorable shear as well. And then for the ocean temperatures, well, we have the ocean, the temperature has been very warm, especially our Gulf and the Caribbean right there, especially the Western Caribbean area. So those areas are very warm. And then actually, after our Invest 90L, which would be a named storm by the point, it is going to be accelerated into into the cooler waters, that is going to be helping it to gradually weaken as it is going to be making its way northward. And then guys, last but definitely not least, we want to take a look at our other 2 areas of disturbed weather. So at this time, our first one here is given a low 10% chance of development through the next 5 days, and actually shower and thunderstorm activity is very limited, so the National Hurricane Center is not really expecting that this is going to be developing into a tropical cyclone, but we still have to watch it, guys, for any such occurrence to be taking place with it. And then our other area of disturbed weather right there has not emerged off the coast of Africa yet, but at the time when it does so, it is going to be in favorable conditions that are going to be supporting this to become a tropical cyclone. And as you are seeing, the chance is currently at a low 30%. But if the favorable conditions are going to be persistent, I should say, we will definitely expect this chance to be increasing as time is going to be going by, guys. And so that is really it for this update on the tropics. And so guys, if you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be otherwise, and I'll keep giving updates on the tropics as time goes by.